How can you stage your home for less money, sell your home faster, and make more on the sale? That's what we're going to talk about in this video. All right, hey guys, welcome back. This is Eric Sztanyo from Keller Williams Realty and TeamStanyo.com, where we are helping families find their way home. I'm an agent in Cincinnati and Northern Kentucky, and it is springtime. The snow is melting. It's time to get your house ready to sell. It's getting close to springtime anyway. And so in this video, I've got several tips for you that will help you save money on your staging, so you don't have to necessarily hire a professional stager to come in. It'll help you get your home sold faster, and it'll hopefully help you make more money. And before we get into the video, if you wouldn't mind, if you like this content, if it's helpful for you in any way, please like the video, comment down below what is your best staging tip. I'd love to hear it if I don't cover it in this video. And subscribe to the channel. Every subscriber, thank you so much. We just crossed 300 subscribers, and we're growing the channel. We're trying to produce more and more real estate content, working really hard to do that. So really helps us out, and I really appreciate if you guys would give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. All right, so overall, the market has been pretty bonkers, at least in the Cincinnati area the past few years. And the reason why is just simple economics, right? There's been really high demand from buyers and really low supply. So unless your house is really a complete mess, you're gonna be able to sell it, and probably pretty quickly. In fact, the average days on market in Cincinnati right now is right around 7 days on market, which is just absolutely insane, because that's factoring in those houses that are not selling, that are out there for 30, 60, 90, 120, 180 days. So the average day on market is 7 days, which means the home's gonna sell fast. If you're working with a realtor and who knows at all what they're doing and is pricing it right, is giving you good tips in terms of the pricing strategy and the marketing strategy, you should be able to sell it within a few days. This video is all about how can we help you get it staged to get it sold faster potentially than a few days, but more so for a lot of money, the most money you can get for it. Because even though the supply is low and the demand is high, you still want to present your house in the best way possible so that you can get potentially multiple people involved, multiple offers, and maybe even an offer over asking price. So let's jump into these tips on how to stage your house. Okay, the first inexpensive way to help stage your house for less is add mirrors, okay? And why do we want to do that? We want to make your house feel as big and as bright as possible. And if you're adding mirrors to the house, it helps make the space feel more open, it helps it feel more airy, it helps it feel brighter. Hopefully your realtor's already talked about getting away all of the clutter, maybe painting, maybe things like that. But if you're adding mirrors, it really helps open up the space, makes it more inviting. One thing you want to be careful though is you can go out there to garage sale and you can buy mirrors that have that look from the 80s or 90s or early 2000s. Make sure the mirrors complement the design in the house already. You don't want to get something that's really gaudy, but adding mirrors is a great way to start with staging your home. Okay, another great idea for staging your home is maybe updating your window treatments. If you've got those big, bulky, kind of gaudy curtains, going along that same theme of you want it to be bright and open and airy, get rid of those old, stuffy curtains and install new window treatments that are gonna let in a lot of light, that feel clean, that feel crisp. That's a great way to stage your house. You wanna make sure that you're replacing those older, heavier light blocking drapes with something that's lighter, breezier window treatments like sheers or light floor length curtains. Installing new window treatments that let in more light is another way to help the room seem bigger and more open. It's often might be just an illusion for buyers, but even if you're getting those photos, and those photos, all the work, a lot of it is getting those photos out there on the internet, because 99% of people, that's where they're starting their search, right? So you want to make sure your professional photography with that wide angle lens, everything looks nice and bright and open, so you're getting the most buyers coming to schedule that appointment for the showing of your house. Okay, here's another simple, affordable trick. Besides the kitchen, probably the area of your home that matters most to the buyers is the bathroom. So tip number 3 is put out white towels in your bathroom. That might sound weird or strange, but again, we're going with the theme of brighter, cleaner, crisper, and a nice new white towel that just feels clean. It gives you that kind of spa feel. You don't want anything that's patterned or dark colors or anything like that. Just go buy some cheap. They don't have to be expensive, but get some new white towels. Put them in your bathroom. If you don't want to do white, do a single color, solid, bright color in your bathroom. Make sure it works with your design. But just a simple thing like white towels is going to make it feel cleaner, brighter, more inviting. Okay, guys, tip number 4 for staging your home for less is deploy complementary rugs. All right, this is another cheap, not cheap, you don't want to buy a cheap rug, but this is another fairly inexpensive way you can update the home, make it go a long way by buying a complementary rug that fits your design, that's brighter, and that is the right size. So if you imagine if you have rugs down in your house and they've been worn on or walked on for years, they kind of just, you might not notice it because you've been living in the house for so long, but they just feel tired and worn out. If you replace those with brand new, clean, bright rugs, it goes a long way. Another note here is make sure they're the right size. A good tip is you want just the front legs of your couch or chairs to be touching the rug. You don't want it any bigger or any smaller than that. Make sure they're the right size for the room, but rugs can go a long way for helping, again, making the room feel inviting, bright, fresh, and clean. Okay, this is gonna be a weird one. It's gonna hurt a little bit, but you need to listen to me. You've gotta get your personality out of the house as much as possible. Look, I like you. I care about you. I think your bobbleheads are great. I really do. But when you're inviting buyers into a house, basically what you're trying to do is give them a blank slate. You want to let them picture themselves in the house. You want to give them a blank canvas to start from. And so what that means is get rid of all of the clutter in your house. I don't care what you do with it. Put it in a storage unit, put it in the garage, shove it into closets. I tell all of my sellers this. I don't care if you shove it all in the closet. If they open it up and it all falls out, who cares? They're not buying the house for the closet. Or get it in the basement or get it in the garage, but you want the house clutter-free. You want as many of your family photos out of there as possible. You want your refrigerator wiped clean. You want to get your personality out of the home. Don't be offended by that, right? I'm sure you're great. But just realize you're taking all that stuff to your new home. So just pack it up, put it in a box. It's going with you. We love you, okay? We love the personality of your home, but all of the weird things about your house, you want to get that out because you want the house to speak to as many people as possible. And that means making it a blank slate. I know it feels kind of like, well, but people might love my neon beer lights and my leg lamp from A Christmas Story. I don't know what you have in your house, but you're gonna, you want to try to get rid of that stuff. You don't want anything that might make somebody feel weird about the house, like, why is that thing there? No, you just want them to fall in love with the space itself. So that's why we're making everything bright and open, and that's why you have to get rid of your personality. Okay, guys, the last thing I would say to you is if this feels overwhelming to you and you don't really know what to do, just make sure you're working with an agent who knows how to stage a home, or at least call up a stager. I mean, you can often, without having a stager pay for the whole house, to have them stage every single room, you can just have them come in at an hourly rate oftentimes. But make sure you're either working with a realtor or working with a stager. If you feel uncomfortable about making these decisions, call in some help. Trust me, it's gonna be worth it to pay a few $100 to a stager, or make sure you're working with a realtor who does work with a stager. Now, in all of my flips, even if I'm just simply painting the house, in fact, I just bought a house the other day that I'm flipping, and it's simple. I'm literally just doing paint and carpet. I still brought in my stager, my designer, because I said, you just give me the palette, give me the design, tell me what flooring to do. And it's so nice to just get an email. It cost me $150 or whatever to get an email from my designer and my stagers, like, do bam, 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 bam. Here's the trim color, here's the wall color, here's the paint the cabinets this way. It's so nice. So I just recommend you work with a stager or a realtor who knows what they're doing in terms of design. I promise you guys, It's going to sell faster. You're going to attract more buyers. We want to get those multiple offers bidding up against one another so that you can get the most money for your home. That's what we want, right? We want to get you the most money. So, okay, hopefully this video was helpful for you guys, gave you some good tips. You now know what to do. It's like I said, right now when I'm recording this, it's the winter's ending, the spring season is coming. It's getting time to get your house ready to stage and get it sold. If you're in the Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky area and you would like to work with me, we work with Team Sztanyo. We would love to list your house. Give us a call, 513-813-6293. If you're not in the Cincinnati area and you're still going to sell your house, give me a call anyway. I will refer you to a wonderful agent in your area. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching this video. We'll see you next time.